Jane in the StubHub Lounge with James TW. Hi!
Hello, everybody.
Thank you so much for being here.
Pleasure.
We're going to start with the StubHub question of the day, which is, your musical career started at the age of 12 when the drummer for your dad's band at the time couldn't make the gig that night and you filled in.
Yes.
So the question is, did you take the spot of that drummer? Did you replace him completely, or did that drummer get his gig back after your 12-year-old
So he found out that I kind of stepped in, and then he kind of left the band after that himself. So I don't know whether I was 10. I was actually 10 at the time.
You were 10?
I was 10.
Oh my God.
So, but then I did become the drummer of the band, and that was kind of my part-time job on the weekends. Then.
When you weren't in like day school?
Something like that, yeah, when I wasn't learning maths and stuff.
How does a 10-year-old get into it? I mean, were you playing bars? How does a 10-year-old get into it?
No. So I mean, my dad obviously played guitar, kind of lead guitar for fun, and then he saw on the news that drumming was good for stress, and he obviously wasn't enjoying work at the time. For anyone that's stressed, I'd recommend a drum kit. So he bought one, and he played it a bit, but I loved it. So that's how I kind of got into it. And it worked that way.
Got it. Okay. And so when your first EP was called Just a Number.
Yes.
So I'm guessing that has to refer to age being just a number because you were so young when you started. Did it start to make you crazy that everybody talked about your age?
I was expecting it a little bit, but I mean, a lot of people in any profession get a head start when they're young. I think just with music, people were able to see the growth with me, you know, and the Just a Number song was actually because I liked a girl that was a lot older than me.
Oh.
And I wrote that was work. But anyway, we won't go there.
Oh no, we will go there. Absolutely,
go there.
100%. Did you ever end up getting with her?
Yes, I did.
You did?
I did.
Oh, that's
yes.
delightful. And you're not still with her now?
That's kind of a secret.
I see. Okay,
yeah.
okay. Yeah. Well, I appreciate you sharing a bit of the secret with us.
You're welcome.
And so the first track that we played from you was When You Love Someone.
Yes.
Your next track, X, drops tomorrow.
It does.
Video drops tomorrow.
Indeed.
Worldwide.
Yes.
What are your thoughts? What do you need people to know about X before everybody gets it for the first time tomorrow?
I think what I'm really excited about with the song is that it's very different to anything else I've released to date. So I think people that know my music and who I am are going to be surprised in a great way. You know, the song basically is about kind of the struggle of moving on from a relationship and a person when you still have a few feelings left over for them, which I think a lot of people have been through. So I hope they connect with it too. I
thought that was a great quote that I read, that you said you want somebody to hear one of your songs and be like, how did you write down exactly how I feel?
Yeah, that's my goal as a songwriter. Yeah, I remember one of my mates was kind of going through a tough time in a relationship, and I wrote a song for him, kind of in his shoes, and he was like, dude, I have no idea. Like, what he was really kind of spooked a little bit, so that was like a massive compliment.
Yeah, that is a huge compliment.
He was creeped out.
Challenge accepted.
Yeah.
So, speaking of goals, you said one of your goals was being on the Ellen Show, and you accomplished that one.
Yes.
Tell me about what it's like to be on that show. I mean, everybody loves Ellen so much. We all feel like we know her. It's very rare to have the experience of actually being on her show. What was the experience like from your point of view?
I mean, it was very surreal. The whole day was incredibly surreal, whether I was in the dressing room or at one point we played ping pong kind of backstage.
You and Ellen?
Yeah. I saw she was playing and I played. So I went and said I'd play the winner of whoever the game was, and then she said she wasn't doing very well at the time, so maybe it wouldn't be her. But then she came into the dressing room and wanted to play a game. So that was crazy, and I always dreamed about what it would be like to be behind those double doors that open, and you're the dude behind the double doors. So generally, I mean, it went very quickly, and the next day I woke up like, I did Ellen yesterday, and it was very cool.
I think you actually tweeted, did I actually do Ellen yesterday?
I might
You tweeted
have done that,
something about how surreal it was.
Yes.
I love your Twitter feed because parts of it's a perfect blend of, you know, this is what's going on with me, this is what's going on with the new tracks, and then sometimes you just throw in the most impossibly random thought.
I do. I like that.
Yeah. There was a thought about chicken that ended up with you sampling chicken and waffles.
Yes. So I said I love chicken, and then people commented like, oh, have you ever had chicken and waffles? And I thought they were joking. I thought that was not a real thing. Certainly isn't in England. So then I did end up having it, and it was weird. I mean, I probably wouldn't have it again, but I'm glad I tried it.
One of your random tweets that was, to me, seemingly out of nowhere was, I don't like the idea of trophy shops.
Right. So, I mean, I was just on the way to the airport, and I was in Uber, and I saw a trophy shop. And as a kid, you know, when you win a trophy, whether for sport or for anything, like, you can't put a price tag on it. Like, it's an amazing feeling and thing. So, and as a kid, I never I never even thought there could be a trophy shop. I was like, I didn't know where they came from.
You thought they just appeared
I
out of
thought
nowhere?
they were just
The trophy angel?
Right, the trophy angel would come and deliver them. So I was very upset when I saw one. I was like, this doesn't feel good.
The day that you found out there was no trophy fairy.
Yeah, I mean,
scarred you for
it was
life.
very sad. Very sad day.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. It's fine. It's life.
Yet one more goal that we talked about before we started rolling was one of your goals is to voice a character in an animated film.
Yes. Yes.
So if you could pick, like right now you're talking to every casting director.
Ah, right.
Okay, so what kind of role, do you want to be the friendly hedgehog that tags along the animal gang? Do you want to be the little boy that the other little kid has a crush on? What is your dream animated role to play?
You gave me some strange options there, but I'll say I think I'd love to be the good guy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's kind of like where my heart is. I want to be friendly and stuff, but I think it would be challenging to be the villain, you know? And I think generally, if you have a British accent, you're a villain in a lot of movies.
Oh wait, well either that or you're Hugh Grant.
Right, so
And
you're
you're the
either
romantic
adorable,
superhero.
lovable,
Yes.
or you're hated by
Absolutely,
everyone. So
yes.
I think I like scaring myself. That's why I'd like to do it. It's because acting. I did a bit of acting when I was younger, but I like the idea of just putting myself in uncomfortable situations and trying to get through it. I think it just makes me grow as a person.
Right.
So I think maybe the villain. Maybe I try and be the villain.
Right, you heard it. He
The,
wants to be villain.
evil hedgehog.
The evil.
Who the
Where
boy
did
doesn't
hedgehog
like.
come from? I don't know where that came from.
I don't know,
I was
but I
visually-
like it.
The
Very-
Secret Life of Pets, I think.
Yeah,
is
I
what
think
went
that-
back to.
I think, yeah.
Okay, so evil hedgehog,
Here I am.
James TW. That'll be the nickname that I call you from now on.
Okay, yeah.
Evil
Yeah, I'm
hedgehog.
not going to be able to forget that.
We're so excited for X, the track tomorrow and the video tomorrow, and thank you so much for coming by.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely.
Cheers, you guys.